everyone, it's Zack here, and today, just make sure I'm recording. Yeah, okay, good. I always like to check, just make sure. Okay, and today, this is episode, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say 6. It's probably 5, but I'm gonna go ahead and say 6, because your first guess is most likely right, and that's very true. Anyways, so today, what do we got planned? Not too much planned, but I have some things to show you guys, which I did a lot of work over my little winter break. This is foreshadowing. No, this is foreshadowing in the same episode where I'm going to show you in like a few seconds what I actually did. Let me just sleep first, actually. What I actually did, actually. Let me stop saying words more than once. Let me turn particles off as well. And just a little bit down. Yeah, I was going through versions because secret, not a secret. It's not really a secret. Let me turn chat off as well. Secret, not a secret. There is a new a new Mining Empire server, kind of. It's not a new Mining... Well, yeah, it is. It's a new Mining Empire server. It's Mining Empire rebooted. That's what he's calling it. Finboy. Finyong. So, yeah, he's calling it Mining Empire rebooted. And what it is it's pretty much the same thing as Mining Empire, but it's not this server. So this is not on the quote-unquote new server. I wanted to grand reveal that, but sorry, I already did. Anyways, it's not on the new server. It's it's not on this world. So this is, I think I'm gonna change the title of this because this is technically not Mining Empire. It is, but it's not at the same time. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. Maybe somebody can put something in the comment section. If there's one thing in the comment section apart from, yeah. Anyways, whoever puts something in the comment section about what this series should be called, then I'll, as long as it's not inappropriate, I'll go ahead and name it that. Maybe even in honor of you. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. So just put what you want to call it in comment section below, and I'll go ahead and name it that. Or I have another name, which isn't probably as cool as one of you guys' ideas. So yeah. Anyways, Mining Empire rebooted is 1.7.10. I'm gonna be quick about this. 1.7.10, and here's the area. Let me just find something to do. Anyway, 1.7.10, and it's got some plugins. I don't think I'll be doing too much on it, or anything at all, really. Yeah, because me and Gabe share the channel, it's just too many series to really do, and for me, I kind of only want to do one series by myself, which would be this. I don't have a problem doing, I'll show you that in a bit, how I got all that. I don't mind doing a series like where me and Gabe both did the, whatchamacallit, why am I not even running? Anyways, we did because I was playing Crash Landing. Anyways, sorry. So many things I want to talk about. Good thing, because I can actually talk about things. I don't have a problem doing let me just think for a second. Survival games, right. I don't have a problem doing survival games challenges all the time, because I find that's just fun to me. And it's something we do together. And that was actually the main thing of the channel. What we were most planning on doing is survival games challenges, mainly survival game challenges, which I think we've done mostly survival games challenges so far. There's about 12 episodes or something, 10 maybe, which is more than this series. Yeah, and I think Gabe's series combined, his single player. Out here, I want to build something, just a little place where I can put some food, like some farms out here. We'll actually have a grand scheme where everywhere there's going to be something. And if you're guessing right, seeds. Yes, this whole place, I'm planning on making a whole giant wheat field. Well, I actually use it probably sometimes, but not very often. So I was saying about Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem doing that. Crash landing. I probably totally came off topic, but that's okay. This is my show. I can talk about whatever I want. No, I should probably stay on topic. But anyways, so crash landing. It was just me and Captain Crafter doing a crash landing series. But I don't think that's something I want to do a video series on, just because it's crash landing is more of a. I feel like it's more fun multiplayer, not as fun single player. That's kind of a thing. That's what it is. And this is still technically single player, kind of. Because mostly it's just going to be me on here. Because I have to boot up the server every 2 hours, and then if they happen to be on, then they happen to be on. Anyways, crash landing is like more of a multiplayer thing to me, so I don't really want to do a series. I don't have a problem doing series with him, if anyone's wondering, but I just don't feel like having another series that I have to do a lot of. Although crash landing would be easier for me to do a crash landing series, than it's easier than doing a series like this, where I have to actually come up with things, because crash landing is like, you just grind and you follow the book, and if you do everything on the book, then you're pretty much done deal. You don't have to think of any crazy things. You just have to roll. It's kind of like school in a way. You just have to study all your stuff, find out how it works, and then make it work in a way. That's just mods in general, but make it work in a way where it's efficient and helps you. Yeah, it's just efficient. So I don't think I'll be doing that series. Maybe in a while, but definitely not anytime soon. Because I played, I don't know how long. I think we played for 7 hours yesterday, which would be on Sunday. So yeah, we played for quite a while and got pretty far. If you haven't played Crash Landing or have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out. Well, who I'd suggest to find out Crash Landing from is either Ethos Lab, ETHOSLAB, like Ethos Lab, and then you can also look at Direwolf20, spell it like you think. If you want to find some good series on Crash Landing, which is what I think they're good series. I'm just gonna flatten this out a little bit. Clay, good. Dig up that a little bit later. Yeah, I'm just flattening this out for now. And then I'm just going to talk about things I've been doing with Captain Crafter, or Frederick, whatever you want to call him. We've also been playing Bloons Tower Defense 5, which I actually have considered doing a series on that, because it's a fun game and it's pretty challenging sometimes. On some levels, the multiplayer, of course, not single player. Single player is just pretty simple, except for extreme levels and hard levels. And if you haven't checked out Bloons Tower Defense 5, check that out. It's BLOONS. That's how you spell balloons. It's not balloons. So just type that in, Bloons Tower Defense 5, and you can find it's a pretty fun game. It's free. You don't have to buy it. You can buy it, but you don't have to buy it. You can get it on Steam if you want to buy it, though. And so that game is pretty fun. We play pretty often and have some fun with it. It's more of a side game, though. We don't play it all the time. Well, actually, we do, but it's not. We don't play it seriously. We just come up with fun and interesting strategies to see who has the best strategy. Where I have a pretty good strategy on that. It's funny how playing in Minecraft, but not even talking about Minecraft. That's not a problem, though. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. Okay. So once I get this area cleared out, I will start on building. But before I do that, I want you guys to see how I got all those diamonds and emeralds and lapis. I think that's what it was. And maybe coal? No coal. I didn't silk touch any coal. Okay, so you can go ahead and see that right now. But I'll be back with this part of the area cleared out. By the way, only half the forest is cleared, and I got all that wood for this so far. Don't make any jokes about that, please. So I cleared out half of the forest already, and that's pretty much all the land there is, which is kind of sad. but it didn't take, probably took me an hour or two to clear out all that. But so I'll be back once I clear out this dirt area a little bit and I fill in some holes and get all that done. I'll be back with you. Time to mine some diamonds. I got 24 diamonds, 20 emeralds, and 55 lapis lazuli ores. So, and I just got my first Fortune 3 pick, which is also diamond, which is pretty nice. So, looks like I will be mining these today. I think I'm just gonna speed through it. Just speed mine. So, yeah. The total is it's okay. Mostly just lapis. Could have been better. I didn't get a lot of diamonds from that, I guess. But yeah, I guess I got quite a bit, so that'll be all for that part, I guess. Oops, I totally messing this up. Crap. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, let me just check I'm recording. All good. Okay, so I got some of the stuff I needed. If you look over here, you're gonna notice that, hey, Mr. Zack, looks like you, well, you didn't really finish digging. Well, yes, you would be correct, because you are correct, because you're smart. Good job. Anyways, the reason I'm saying that is because, well, if you check back a little while ago, you could see my shovel was basically on red. So, yikes, there goes my shovel. And I broke it because I totally forgot to repair it instead. They're probably gonna hatch 8 chickens the way it works. Because I made a chicken farm up there, which I forgot to talk about. And I think I have a piece of candy in my mouth. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I have a chicken farm up there. I made it after, I don't know whose design it is, but I kind of made it my own as well. I don't really understand how it worked. There's probably a way more efficient way to build it, but I just built it the best way I could. So I was too lazy to look up things. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not too lazy to look up things. I just would rather do it on my own, just so I could learn how. That's helpful to do in life, kids. Make sure you do that. So what I'm building here is, if I don't think you can recognize it yet, but as it starts taking shape, you'll understand what it is, and you'll be like, wow, again? And yes, this will be the so I built it, let me think number wise, the 4th time I'm building this. You might already be able to tell what it is. It's taking shape. It goes 1 block back further. It's 4 by 3 by something. Not exactly sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know these wood blocks go up 4 blocks. I've somewhat memorized how to build this thing. And if you're already guessing, because yes, this is the 2nd time I'm building it in this series, technically. I've already built it once at spawn. It's the Homestead, which I probably haven't talked too much about. No, that's a good story actually, so I'm gonna talk about that. Let's talk about that. That's wow, I cannot remember their name. That's a good Mythical Mornings intro words. That's what they say. Let's talk about that. Anyways, so let's talk about that. Why is it called the Homestead? Which you're probably not wondering at all. Well, the reason, thanks for asking. Anyways, the reason why it's called the Homestead is because in the book, no, I'm not one of those people who just watched the movie. I actually have not watched the movie. So, take that, people who are thinking wrong. Wow, I'm gonna have to dig this out hand. So unprofessional. Okay, ooh, lag, dang. Never lags. Anyways, so it comes from the book, The Maze Runner. You definitely heard of the movie if you have ever seen a commercial before. By the way, a commercial. I'm kidding. You've definitely seen a commercial for it. Or you probably have if you watch YouTube at least a little bit. This is the correct flooring. I remember. I built this thing. Hardened clay. I don't have the hardened clay at spawn, but I have it in this one. Anyways, so the homestead is an important, somewhat important place, or not really important at all, but somewhat important place in the book. So the homestead is like the home base of the main heroes, kind of. I don't know if they're really heroes. They're not really, but the main gang. So it's like the homestead. I don't really know what homestead means, but it's the main place for them. They sleep in there and they have their sick in there. So all the sick people who are changing or whatever. Anyways, changing, not clothes, changing in a different way that I never really understood. They never really, well, they did explain it. I understand it now. Now that I just thought of that, I understand it now. Anyways, so it's the main place, and I'm fairly sure it's much bigger than this, but that's where it gets the name from. Also, well, there's actually a little bit more to that story. It's the farmhouse for the people who are in the maze, kind of. Not really in the maze, but in the, they call it something. Can't remember. That's pretty bad of me. I normally remember this stuff. Normally. But I guess just not today. Today's not my day. So this is their main place in the, I really want to find the word. Anyways, it's the main base, and they have their cows and their animals next to it, and their wheat farms and stuff. Just all their farms in that area. And yeah. Actually, oof, dang. I'm getting bad at this. This is not there. Oh, just thought of that as I broke it. I'm like, wait a minute, there's stuff in this chest. Oh well. Oh darn. Oh, better cycle through again. Okay, that goes there, and that goes there. Burp. That just never came out. Oh, now it's coming out. Anyways. Can I say anyways more times? No, it's probably not annoying, but it's annoying to me. You probably notice it less than I do. About to say it again. How many picks do I have on me? Okay, I have 3 picks. I think it's a little bit much. Probably get rid of one of them. But I need all of them is my problem. I'm a pick hoarder. So what we do next is get a little bit more of this. I wasn't gonna say it. Get a little bit more of this. And that. I can't remember. I'll just do it like this. And the window will just have to be there. Build it like this. And how to get the design is another question you might be asking, because this is a little bit more of a less interesting thing. I came up with it. I was thinking I want to build a little rinky-dink house that's not gonna cost me much, but it also won't look horrible. So I thought, wait a minute, real houses have the tiling, or somewhat of a tiling, something, I don't know what they call it, but hanging off by one. So I'll just put it down, I'll put it up 4 high, and I'll put up stairs like this, one over. See, they goes around one, but I'm not gonna curve it around because that's not what a real house looks like, because that's just how houses work. They don't look like that. Like this. Can I mess it up more? You gotta click the bottom of the block. I gotta remember that. Bottom. I do like curving stairs though, and upside down. Oh, there's another thing to talk about. I'm just coming up with ideas today. Can't remember anything, but I can come up with a million ideas. It's not always the best combination. Just gonna have some Z's. Wow, have some Z's? No. Gonna... I can't remember the saying. Something, some Z's. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't remember today. And there goes my mind. I'm sure I was talking about something. Oh, real houses. That's just how real houses work. Remember that. So, I remember I used to build quote-unquote noobish. I don't call it noobish just because I personally think quote-unquote newbie houses look the best. I think it's just the nostalgia feel of not knowing how to build a house quote-unquote correctly, even though there's no technically correct way in Minecraft. You can build it however you want. It's up to you. It's up to you. Only you can prevent forest fires, Smokey the Bear says. It's up to you. So, I really wish I could build like that. I love buildings like that. Like, Frederick is good at it. Frederick's really good at building like that. Not saying he's a noob, but kind of is at building quote-unquote good. It's not really good, but it's, I don't know, more realistic, I should say. I'm gonna go with more realistic. I'm gonna say that. So I like building not realistic things. I wish I could build like that, but I always have some trouble building less than realistic things. Which I wish I could. Not very important, because most people wish, or what I've heard from most people, a few people, is that they wish they could build better, even though to me they're not building any better if they build like this, which is, I mean, it's okay. I'm not I don't mean flatter myself, but it's okay. But like my mansion, I think that one's pretty realistic. Maybe it's not to some people, but it is to me. And well, that's how it should be, because if doesn't look good to me, then I don't care. And it just doesn't look good. I don't care what anyone else says. Or I should. Well, I shouldn't. Well, that's for bad. If somebody thinks it looks bad, then I don't care, because I think it looks good. But if somebody thinks it looks good, then I probably should care. Yeah, don't get those mixed up. I just got those mixed up. You probably never get them mixed up in your entire life. That's okay, because you're not me. Let's get some of those glass panes. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. It just needs the chests here, and actually, now that I think of it, I did not have blocks here at all, because that's where I put my chests. Okay, another burp. I'm sorry, that was rude. I should hold in my burps. I'm not good at that though. Same things with farts. I'm not good at that. I don't think anyone is, honestly. Raise your hand if you're actually good at holding in your fart. And yeah, okay, all ladies leave the room. Yeah, no, I'm sure everyone else but me is good at it. Just kidding. I don't know, I'm confusing myself. It had rose bushes in the front, I know that, but it also had trapdoors. I don't have any rose bushes right now. The next thing I was going to talk about is beta Minecraft. Yes, I used to play in beta, but I did not play beta when Minecraft beta was out. I played beta, it's a drinking game, drink every time I say beta. I played beta when it was Minecraft 1.3 of normal, quote-unquote normal version, like fully released version. Fully released version Minecraft 1.3. That's when Gabe also started playing. So I started playing around his time, maybe 1.4. I was playing in beta 1.3 when 1.4 was out, full version. Yeah, try to figure out that. Say that fast. Say that 3 times fast in your head and you'll confuse yourself. Take food if you want it. I think that's what I say. I think that's what the original sign said. Not entirely sure, but I'll go with that. And then it had an underground area, but I never got to finish that, and I don't think I ever will. Well, actually, no. In this series, I will. I'll have an underground area. I promise. Promise. Now I'm kind of regretting that promise. Okay, I don't promise, but I mean, something possibly happen. So we're gonna need to get a tilling tool, a hoe, a stone hoe, and get a bucket of water and some sweat and tears. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was going to talk about my beta adventures, my adventures in beta, Zack's adventures in beta. My adventures in beta began on the PC Gamer. 1, 2, 3, 4. The PC Gamer. Actually, what am I doing? I want it here. On the PC Gamer's, whatchamacallit, the PC Gamer Minecraft demo. Now this is different than the Minecraft demo, which I don't think they have anymore actually. But anyways, there still is. It's still out there. You can find it if you look for it. Just look up PC Gamer Minecraft demo. Anyways, so the PC Gamer Minecraft demo is Minecraft 1.3.0 or 1.3.2, I can't remember, of beta, of course, not full version. And there was no multiplayer, and you had, I believe, 2 hours to do whatever you want. But every time 2 hours passes, your world resets. Now, there was a way that you could trick the system into thinking that you reset your world when you actually didn't. Of course, I realize right this second, that you could just save your world file and put it back in after you reset. But the other way was kind of a weird trick where you open up two of them at the same time, and then you hit renew, but your inventory gets cleared. It was pretty weird. And so I did that for a long time, and I had a really cool. Of course, this was done in legit survival. There was ways to copy items at that point in time, but I mean, I didn't do that just because that was boring to me. I mean, sometimes I did it for TNT and just stuff I couldn't get my hands on very well. So, yeah, I'll admittedly do that. I'll say that I did it because I did. Wrong way. Dang it. But for the most part, I didn't. And I had some pretty cool stuff. I wish I could show it, but the biggest problem, I'm just going to say spoiler alert, but there's no spoiler because you can't actually see the real thing. Now that I think of it, I don't want this. This is for the pens. What happened is very tragic and sad indeed. What happened is one day, little young Zack, no, this is like a year ago, little Zack, no, 2 years actually, so I guess it was, little Zack was just having fun in his Minecraft world when suddenly the 2 hours was almost up, and what was he gonna do? Well, of course, he would, as normal, as he always did, would just reset his world like nothing, no big deal. But this time it was different. He forgot one step to resetting his world. So guess what happened? Instead of resetting his world was deleted. 100%. Everything he'd worked on for maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything he worked on for about 4 or 5 months, gone completely forever. What I didn't realize is that, hey, recycle bin. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure if that works with Minecraft, the way it works. Minecraft's a little bit weird with deleting files, but I'm fairly sure I could have gotten it back had I done it in time. But by the time I realized that I could get it out of the recycle bin, it was too late. Like, the recycle bin already emptied itself because it empties itself, or I mean, it corrupts. It like automatically corrupts your files that were left in the recycle bin. Because, oh wait, no, that's deleted files. No, but it automatically dumps its stuff when it gets full by itself, and that's just how it works because that's how they make it smart. And it's just too late. So I lost that world forever. I might still have somewhere hidden in some file on some flash drive somewhere. There might still be a picture of that world. I would love to tour it if I could, but sadly I cannot because it's gone forever. And there's definitely no way getting it back. I know it now. Just kind of sad. Pretty sad about that. Not that sad. Catch some Z's. That's what the word is. But yeah. Another thing when I just realized right now, this is an extremely talky episode, which I was counting on, so I should definitely put that in the title, even though I never really title episodes anything, just because I like to leave that a mystery so you can watch and find out. I know titles, I learned this from my English teacher, like I said a few episodes ago. Titles do a lot. They bring people in. If I had titles, it'd probably help. Like a good title, not just a normal title, but a good title brings people in to watch or read whatever you're trying to give to them. I'm just tilling out all this soil so I have it for later, and plus mobs can't spawn on tilled soil, so it's pretty helpful actually. But yeah, I have this world, and I'll talk about that once I get back, if I remember, because it might be a few days by the time I get back. So yeah. Well, looks like that. Well, I'll have to put that story on hold. That'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like, give it a dislike if you didn't like it, and tell me why, please. And if you want to see more episodes, go ahead and subscribe to our channel below in the subscribe button. So yeah, thanks for watching, and what does he say? Oh yeah, hasta la vista, baby.